be, but I'll screen share. And then it'll be cool. Hi, everybody. This is a live online hangout, which is a free space for anyone to come and gripe. Though generally, I only like it if I'm griping. I generally don't like to listen to other people gripe. But you're always welcome to come and do that kind of thing.
You're
Most people
welcome to come, but you will be censored heavily.
not live. Like if you gripe live, it's totally cool. I mean, if you're full of shit, we'll probably confront that fact um, as part of the truth giving, which is this show.
As we are wont to do.
Yeah. I want to continue to say, and people think I'm preachy. It's because I am. Uh, that the great thing about this show is it's a record of what people have said, and I think that it's all pretty accurate. Like, I mean, we all exaggerate sometimes, but part of storytelling. But in the same sense, like, I think that this is a great record and a great accountability record for everybody who's on the show. So, the guy who was on last time, what was he? Rise and Grind.
Yes.
I haven't been able to make the deal work with him. Today, like I had like some appointments at the office, and yesterday was like a Monday, so we were super busy. So he needs some help with like the shipping on the deal, and we haven't completed the deal because I haven't. I just honestly haven't had the time to like do that. So um,
Okay, but that's just okay. So it hasn't gone through because you guys just haven't been able to mesh. It's not like you
yeah,
can't
no,
agree on something.
no, we got to
Okay.
figure out how to ship it. But I haven't. He's probably been busy too. He hasn't. He reached out and said, "Hey, I need your help shipping this stuff," and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. Like when I can get to it, I will." But it makes me just want to like send a container over there and just buy everything. I don't know. It just
I
seems like
don't
a good thing to
know.
do. Yeah. So tonight on the Mighty Mushroom Experience, we will be looking at eBay search results in order to understand certain keyword searches and on social media, whatever, on fucking Instagram, people always ask me, how do you know this stuff? Like, how do you find this stuff?
Like
And
you're born with some innate knowledge.
yeah, like I'm like I know anything at all. Like I take some risks based on what I know about certain product categories, but part of my job, so my main job at my company right now is like sourcing, and it's been one of my main functions for a long time. So I dedicate time, and people might think like the perception of a random person might be like you're messing around on the internet, but actually I do a ton of product research, and Nicole does too. Um, so
I think we kind of find that fun.
yeah, like I love it. I love it. It's part of like my
It's part of the job
education.
that's enjoyable.
It's part of the job that's enjoyable, and it gives you the advantage of walking into a place and not having to do prior research. You might miss some opportunities. You might pop on some opportunities that aren't perfect, but you're going to be more oriented to making like decisions that are based on what the market wants. I have to pop out the chat. That was that sound.
Hi,
Lauren,
Lauren.
watch this.
Lauren is here.
Lauren, I spelled her name wrong because I have sunglasses on.
Because your
Lauren,
screen is too bright.
my my future's so bright. I gotta wear screens. I don't know. Just forgive me. Forgive me. Not
You
perfect.
get a lot of leeway, man.
I do get a lot of leeway. It's my why do I get so much leeway?
I don't know. Pity.
Yeah, well, I am pitiful in a lot of ways, but strong, valiant, and others. Okay, so let's screen share and let's look at some. Oh, I'm on Asana right now. Okay, sorry. Let's screen share something somebody wants to see. Can you see this? Oh, let's lock it on. Let's lock it on the
Yes.
Sea Dog. All right, so today,
Damn.
damn fool. All right,
Damn. Those sneakers.
are sick. They're like Balenciagas. They're like, this is what inspired Balenciaga right there.
Damn. Those are
Bam.
ugly.
Those are Uggs for the Fugs, and they're sexy as shit.
Well,
You
yeah,
know,
it's
you know
stupid
why
ugly.
they're sexy as shit? Because they sold for $120 at auction. And those did
Damn.
sell on March 19th, but look right above it. There's a little pair of hiking boots for $100. These are these are Swahili. I don't know.
So you should say this is because you found a pair of dead stock Tommy Hilfiger shoes today,
I
right?
found a pair of dead stock Tommy Hilfiger like high top like clog mule kind of things with like high heel clog mules, which I think are really in fashion. You told me not to buy them. I actually thought you were wrong, but I also didn't buy them. So I had some doubt as well.
The
Uh,
reason I said that is because typically the vintage Tommy Hilfiger stuff that does well is the stuff that has, like those shoes, a big logo on it.
yeah, and these didn't have a big logo
They
on
had
them.
that tiny flag, and although the style was pretty decent, I don't think you probably could have sold them for more than 30-ish. And
I
they wanted
think
like what, 20?
Yeah, I think that you're
Mm.
wrong. I think that I could sell those shoes for $90. And the only way I can tell whether you're wrong is to actually do it. So let's just look at some big listings and why they sold. So we're talking about the Tommy USA color scheme. So here's another pair of like the Balenciaga style. Uh,
Hmm.
and these are pre-owned. They sold for 160. Here's some awesome mountain boots. They sold for somewhere around 160, right?
Hmm.
Some boots, some more boots. Zip up, like I would buy these at any point. These like men's zip up
Oh, absolutely.
because they have everything. They have the
Yeah, you can
style.
spot those
They have
from a mile
they have
away.
the embellished. They have the like the round zips that protect. Like they have everything that's in style, and that's great. Like, and I would buy, like, I would run out of the store with these ones that sold for like 160. And not even knowing that, like I would just
Yeah.
run out of the store with those. See, now these TM Fallons, these are modern Hilfigers, and they sold for
Yes.
139. And I wouldn't buy those. I don't think that they're relevant, and I think that's a fluke.
I think because they were brand new. I bet they came out like last year or something.
Yeah, yeah, they look modern. Now there are some really good. See, like these iconic Alena basic slingbacks.
Hmm.
Dude, look, those are killing it. That was May 9th.
And those are modern also, though.
Absolutely.
So I'm looking
These
up vintage Tommy
Yeah, but I don't
Hilfiger.
want to use the word vintage because I really want to see a pure look at the.
Oh no, I totally agree with you. I'm just saying to look at comps for what you found. That's all.
Yeah, but I don't think somebody would put vintage in those because they were vintage, which was cool. They were not modern, okay? And they had a modern vintage look to them, right?
As a
So
vintage seller, I totally disagree with you.
I know, but that's because you're wrong, and that's okay. So check out these. These are pre-owned.
Those are super cool.
Those are sick. They sold for
I
$110.
definitely would have bought those also.
So the trend that you should be able to notice here is that the shoes sell for significantly less money than the apparel in Tommy Hilfiger. You should just see that and know, right? If you have any
Yes.
experience in the field, because let's just do this. Let's do Tommy Hilfiger jacket vintage. So let's add another keyword so that we can kind of get to some meat and some bones. So, because
Oh,
I
look
want,
at
I want to thin
those,
out the
man.
class, like 650, 580, 500, 430, 400, 449, something around 500, 395.
Jesus.
Come
That is
on, guys.
some grail shit right there.
Yeah, this is grail shit. And like when you walk into a thrift store and you're looking for like the shit of the shit, in the corner of your eye, if you see any of this shit, run to it. Like if you see like white on blue with a stripe in the center. Like, get over there and like find
Absolutely.
this stuff. Look, it's out there. Look, the people are buying it and they're selling it and people want it. Look how many pieces have sold. I mean, this is a lot of stuff. And look, it's page after page. Let's go to page 7 and see what the average cost. It's still over $100 on page 7. So shoes, no. Jackets, yes.
And you guys also want to keep an eye out for these same type of jackets in like Ralph Lauren, like Ralph Lauren Polo, Chaps, any of those, but with those big color block logos. All of that is money.
I mean, I think a lot of the like some of the like I don't know if it's money laundering or something on eBay, but like there's a lot of listings that are just way higher than they ever should possibly be. So like
Yeah.
these are $75 to $1,000. How can a shoe even have that range? And
Yeah,
how
like
could
those
some
bikinis for $9.99.
for
No,
two? Yeah, that never happened.
no.
Okay, it didn't happen.
That's either somebody like bought them and then didn't pay for them because they just thought it would be funny,
Yeah,
or it is something more nefarious.
absolutely. So like for me, this has Lotus, the car brand. It's a
That's a
racing.
real one, I would
Yeah,
say.
dude, it sold for $650, and
But
it
I mean,
really
that's
sold.
real in comparison to
Look,
the
all of these are
$99
real. Look, these are real
underwear.
listings. These are real listings. This is a
Yes,
Shell Racing Tommy
absolutely.
jacket. It's a Ferrari. Some Ferrari driver was wearing that jacket. That's a sick jacket. Like that's what people want. You want to find awesome. If you want to see what people want to buy on eBay, it's this right here. And if you look across other platforms, you'll probably find a similar pattern, right? eBay has 100 times more buyers than Poshmark and like 200 times more buyers than Mercari. You know, it is a huge marketplace. Look, Tommy Hilfiger has 103,000 solds. 103,000. Now
Oh,
let's just add a keyword. Vintage. Might be 20%. It's 10%. 10% is with the keyword vintage, and it's still 11,000 results in the last 90 days. So, I mean, it's rapid, and this is the marketplace to sell it. Okay, and that's pretty cool. Oh, I forgot to. Can you post the link,
oh
please?
yeah. I mean, do we want Krillin to join us?
I guess so.
We're just kidding before anyone gets their feelings hurt.
Exactly. Like everybody's so silly. I made a video saying I didn't care about what anybody said when it was a complete joke, and like everyone disliked the video and told me I was an asshole. But I already knew I was an asshole, so it doesn't matter. It's like
That's fair.
you're not telling me anything I don't already know. Okay. Oh, so there was a crazy brand of shoe that I bought today, and it was missing a little button, like not a button, but a little icon. So let's go through. I still think I should have bought those shoes, but okay. So it's Finn Comfort. Let's go. Let's look at this
Yeah, I
shoe.
had never heard of those before.
Holy flying fart biscuits. So Finn Comfort. All right. Let's just go to so like news start at like 375, and these are real. Look, I mean it is a
And they
trend.
don't look like anything.
They don't look like anything.
They do
So
not look special at all.
I've never heard of the brand, and I picked it up, and I was like, ooh, this feels good. It feels good. I feel money. So I noticed a couple of incongruities. Uh, Obviously, it's not gonna. Wait, where's the condition? Okay, so let's change the condition over to because like look, the vast majority that I've sold are used, right? 1,268 of 1,500 have been used. So this is a great used shoe brand, right?
Hmm.
So it should have done that, but it didn't. Why didn't it do that? eBay changed a few things, and it's really annoying because I don't know how to make this work. Oh, it has an apply button on the bottom that you can't access unless you're screen, if you're full screen. Thanks, eBay. Oh my god. Like some of the just ridiculous glitches in eBay just drive me crazy. All right, so the top. Oops, somebody's sending a message of some sort. Oh, dang it! What did that do? What is up with that?
What are you doing?
I don't know. Like, I just wanted to see what that alert was. So let's get in there. So, look how bad this listing is. New arrivals, star, Fin Comfort, blah blah blah. Parentheses. This is a terrible keyword
I
listing.
hate everything about that title.
Okay, but let's talk about what we love about these listings. Used
Price.
160, 160. These are all used. Okay, used. Okay, these are the exact ones I bought. Exact, but mine are black, which I think makes them more desirable. Okay,
Probably.
I paid $10 for the pair. The only thing, and oh, see, these don't have them. So the ones I bought have the Fin Comfort emblem at the end instead of this button, and the button's on the other side. So imagine that the understrap on mine goes all the way across and it buttons from the underside, kind of.
Oh,
And
okay.
then where this button is on this one, there's a Fin Comfort logo, and one of them is missing, and that's the only defect. And since these are so expensive, I was just going to write to them and say, "Hey, I got a pair of these shoes. It's missing this little emblem. Can you send me one?" And these pictures are pretty bad.
They're a
Like,
little dark.
yeah, they're pretty dark. I mean, they're doing a lot of things right here, but yeah, I mean, you can't really.
The
It's hard.
title's not that bad.
The title's not that bad at all. They could make it a little bit better. There's good keywords in there.
It's missing the US sizing, which I think is a little.
Yeah. You're right. So, and they're in great condition. I don't think they portray the condition of these as well as they could in these images. There's a little bit of fraying here, but this is a really nice pair of shoes, and I think it validly like these cost $350.
That's crazy. They don't even. They look like comparable to Birkenstocks.
Yeah, they're not. So here's a good example. Aha, here they are. So look, here is, you see the emblem where it says Fin
Oh
Comfort?
yes.
One of those is missing, and I'm sure they have those. So yeah, that's another pair. I don't think navy's a great color when it comes to shoes. I think black is a great color, but look, I mean, these are all used going for, in the hundreds. Like I said, I picked up a pair today for $10, and I think I can get the emblem that goes on it to that'll increase their value significantly.
Definitely.
But even in their current condition, they are worth. Oh yeah, I sent you an example, and it was like new. They were $255 on eBay,
Yeah.
and yeah, that was a pretty great score. So if you didn't know about Fin Comfort,
I would be surprised if anybody in the chat did, because
I
I
would be
didn't
as
know about
surprised
them.
as anybody knew. It's like, what is going on? Okay, and then the other brand that I passed on buying because of you giving me advice.
Oh, was the Monroe?
Yeah, the Monroe. But I wish I could show you because I really think that these are cool because they have the cap toe, they have the embellishment on the monk strap, their comfort.
I think that there's the difference is that you take more risks, I think, and that definitely pays off. I'm just more about a sure bet, especially when it comes to paying up for things.
Yeah, I don't. There's not enough sure bets around here for me to.
And
But
I
so
just don't want to sit on something like these. Like I've seen a lot of these shoes before go for like $15, $25, and for me that's just not
I
worth
just
it.
don't think that's a $15 or $25 pair of shoes. I just don't. And
The style was also really ugly.
but I think you're wrong about that. I think that the style is really relevant. I just don't think you like that style.
No, my taste doesn't usually come into play with it. I have terrible taste anyway. I'm like, I don't like anything fancy.
These are very similar,
Yeah,
but
I
I
think
think,
so.
and they sold for 55. So, and I can't. my buying decision was based on. Let me see what they were. Let me see what they were. See their cost. Yeah, like I think I didn't buy them because I was like, so these sold for $65.80 after shipping, which I think is a great price. And I don't think you'll achieve that price on all of them, but there are so many in the $60 range that are, like that 55, 60. Oh, I don't even have these in order of. Oh, no, I do. Okay. The order is really weird because like this one showing up as 38. Oh, it's because I have plus shipping. Okay, no, no, that's okay. That's right. I think that pair of shoes was a good buy, and I just passed it up because I didn't have the experience to make the decision. But I still think, for me, buying a pair of shoes for like 12 and selling it for 45 is like I want to do that all day.
Yeah, that's a bit low for me for shoes. If I mean the comparison of what I'm paying versus what I would make.
Yeah.
If I spend like 12, $15 on a pair of shoes, I want to make like 75.
Oh my God. See, I can't do that here. I really
I guess
can't.
I don't have enough room for a ton of shoes to lay around. Like my shoe space is very limited.
I need
So
my
it's got to be really good. I'd rather do clothing that takes up less space.
I need the space in my office to be full of inventory that moves, and the ability to auction it off at a great price if it doesn't, and still make a little profit. For that
Hmm.
whole holding price. So we have very different strategies, and people often tell me I have different strategies than a lot of business. I mean, it
Of course.
works for me. It's not just going to work for anybody else, but I'm still going through like 40 and $50 here, and
Yeah.
it seems like a good deal.
I think
So
I'm also very reserved when I tell other people what to buy because
yeah,
I never want to be at fault for being like, oh, yeah, definitely buy that. And then somebody wasted their money. You know what I mean?
uh, you know, well, that's a good point. So Doc Martens. So I bought some Doc Martens. I paid $25 for a pair of new, amazing made in England Doc Martens today. Amazing. They're really, really cool. Look at these 90s 20-eye cherry boots, 350. These
Wow. Some of those are amazing.
communist boots, 340. That's ironic. These look like a nebula or something. It says hippie, blah blah blah. 300 for the tie dyes, the
Oh my
gold.
God. I love
You ever
some of
find
these.
if you find Doc Martens and they're glittery or they have tunnel eyes, meaning like they have like loops as eyes, never pass up tunnel eye Docs. I sold a
Totally.
pair for $350 in one literal minute. I posted them at 350 and they sold in less than a single minute. And I was like, how did that even happen? Like, I was like, oh, I just messed up bad. But I paid like $15 for them at a yard sale. So
Oh, that's
um,
not even messed up then.
exactly. So 14 whole cherries, 244, more cherries, 290,
I mean,
florals,
really, if you guys don't
250.
know any of these like Doc Martens with any kind of print on them or a floral or any of the knee-high ones, if they're made in England,
And they
they're
have the
like
gum boot.
almost
They need the
always worth
Yeah, you
paying up
need that
for.
gum boot. You don't want a foam sole on these things. You want that original airwear gum boot. Look at these. These
Although
are so
sometimes the
sick.
sneaker ones sell well, but
Yeah,
they
but
not
not like this. I'm talking
no,
about this category where you have like these high platforms, or like these crazy prints on like a.
oh my God, those
Oh my
blue
God,
ones.
dude! I want
Oh,
these
I
so
would
bad.
wear the
I
hell out
want
of
these
those.
so bad. These are style.
All right, so we need
These
matching pairs for eBay Open.
these are everything. Look at these. Oh my
Those are
God!
amazing.
They're not even leather. They're canvas.
Oh my God. And they're like shiny, like reflective
Oh my God.
woodwear.
Ugh. Woo! Those are. Oh, look, they got. This is the same seller. They bought something out. Look at that. Look, I like the ones at the top better than the ones at the bottom. But damn, I like them both. Captain Americas? Oh, dude, and they're so used too. Look how old school these are. Have you ever seen that Doc Martens logo that they have on the inside of these? Look at these.
Oh wow.
Those are old. Or there's some kind of repop or something, man. Those are
No, I
weird.
think those are old.
Amazing. Oh yeah, excellent vintage condition. Oh, those are so sick. Man. You see, this is like I love to do this. It's been a while since I really did a good sesh. Nicole and I did this as a single show, but then I guess we couldn't organize it again. These cherry red 50th anniversary like half highs there, like these. Oh, those are so sick. And the wingtips, ah, tunnel eyes, dude. See, they did not even. Are these tunnel eyes? Oh, they're not. Okay, they're just laced weird. Look, notice how like you don't even see any tunnel eyes on here because they're just so rare. 350 in 1 minute. Oh, Adventure
Wow.
Time. I love these fold downs where they have like the tartan on the back like that.
I have 2 pairs of them.
I hate you.
One of them I'm keeping and the other one is too big and I need to sell it, but I'm in denial.
Oh, you can give it to me. I'll sell it for you. All right.
It's not that bad.
So these guys, I don't think knew what they had here because these are. See the tunnel eyes. Ooh. These are the new tunnel eyes though. They need to be the old school ones. But these should have sold for more than this. Anyway, Grizzly Bark Gibsons. Yeah. Looks like they kind of knew. Sometimes the stupid symbols, I don't know if that's good for your search
It's not.
thing.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Because who's putting that into a search bar? Is that even searchable in emoji? I don't even think so.
No,
I mean, I
no,
could be wrong,
it's
but
silly too. Somebody made a video on Instagram about doing that, and I instantly unfollowed them.
wait, they said that you should do it?
Yes.
Oh, that's
I'm not
terrible.
gonna mention who it was because it's so dumb. Oh, dude, I've never seen Docs that
Oh
are
my
boots.
god, look at the hammer sickle ones though.
No, but look at these pointy boots. Like these are like old school westerny boots. Have you ever seen these?
No,
Look at that.
those are
That's
like witch boots.
amazing. What?
They look like witch shoes, like the pointy toes.
I love those. Those are
It's not an
sick.
insult.
Yeah,
But
witch.
no, the hammer and sickle ones are really cool.
I feel like those are like fetish club boots.
Probably. I think like my high school boyfriend would have loved those.
Ooh, I love the mustard. I love the mustard. I love the
I
mustard.
don't like that color.
I love the mustard. It's almost like a hot dog mustard mix. It
It's
almost
like
fades into the pink. It's like a
it's like
pinkish yellow.
orangey.
Yeah, it's like pinkish yellow. It's weird. I love it. I would wear the fuck out of this. Okay. Dead stock stuff. Blah blah blah.
Ooh, those Aztec-y ones?
I didn't see any Aztec ones. Where?
Just those.
Ooh, yeah. I wouldn't call that Aztec-y, but
I know who that is that sold those too. She's an Instagram friend of mine.
oh really?
Yeah, I recognize the
Sold for
account.
250. Why can't oh somebody in Florida?
Yeah.
I'm sorry you have to live in Florida, whoever this is.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
They're beaded.
they're fucking beaded.
Holy shit. You wear those with like a Pendleton blanket poncho. You got yourself a festival outfit.
I know. Oh my god, these are sick.
Those are really cool.
Festivus for the rest of us. I have one of the rarest Pendleton blankets ever, modern blankets, and I can't I can't do it. I can't sell it. right now. I can't sell it right now. It's like an $800 blanket at least. Ooh, I could
Oh, those are
shine a iron.
beautiful.
Yeah, amazing. If you're watching this show, which you probably aren't, because there isn't that many people watching this show. Oh God, here comes Krillin. Just as I tried to talk.
Careful what you ask for.
This is an open forum show. I'm tired. If you want to talk about something or ask questions about eBay or blah blah blah, you can do that. Otherwise, I'll just keep talking to Kayla because she's probably like one of the few people who actually listens to me. So okay with that.
Don't ask me why.
Don't ask me what. Corey. Let me ask you a question.
Okay, what else are we gonna look at? Oh my god, those koi ones. Oh,
Oh shit!
I am about
Is
that. I
is this?
love those.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh! No! Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Those are amazing! Wow!
Oh,
Oh! Did you just have a shoegasm?
those are sick.
Yeah, they are sick. You just had
Those are
a
the ones that I have. Those black with the floral on the inside. Those
Yeah,
ones. I
those are
have
badass.
those.
I like those. Those are super classic. I
And they're
like them.
$175. I could sell them. I should sell them.
No, you shouldn't. I like
No,
the
they're too big for me. They don't
I
fit
like
me.
I like the weird chrome cap toe on these. They're like go-go boots.
Very gothy.
It's gothy, but in a ungothy way, I think. I feel like those
Goth
could be like
accessible.
super sexy. Oh, you don't want to look at Doc Martens anymore?
No, we can look at them.
No, we don't.
I'm
I'm
thinking what
just.
else we can look at.
You'll help me out here.
I don't
I
know.
just
I'm
was going
having
through.
inventory.
Me.
I have to. I'm in inventory trouble.
19,000 Givenchy items. Let's go into used. Givenchy sold. Edition. Used 5,000 in the last 90 days. Ooh, if you find some Givenchy purses, yikes. Ooh, that is fire.
That's really nice.
Yeah, like that design is slick.
These
Looks
are
like,
all like the same bag.
yep, that's their little Antigona, it seems like is the name of this bag. And
It's
that's what people
nice and
want.
all, but it's no Gucci.
I mean, it has a really awesome shape to it. Come on, look at that. Let's check this one out.
It's a little basic. That's all. I mean, it's really pretty, but for
Is
like $1,000, I'd want something a little more flashy, personally.
I think it's just manufactured really well. I like how the mounting of the straps, and I like the overall design of it. Obviously, I don't carry around purses, but I can see the beauty in the design. So if you look up the keyword Givenchy, you're gonna find, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Like,
I believe you're
Givenchy.
correct. We're gonna listen to Rob.
yeah, like Rob speaks fucking French or something.
Givenchy.
Here's a dress that sold for 1,000. Hey Rob,
How you doing?
John. I'm looking at some Givenchy stuff. Oh, dude, this would be the grail. Like this happens too. You walk into Goodwill or the bins and you see this, and it's $29.99.
Yeah, because they don't know what it is.
They wouldn't.
Because they think it's fake, even. Because like they'll
They
sell
wouldn't even
fake
look
stuff.
at the item. They wouldn't even think that was like a designer back. They would think that's like a JanSport.
Yep, I think you're right.
Is everyone else having like fire sales today? Because I am.
I started a shitload of auctions. Trying to keep my head above water.
Keeping your
This is
head
the-
above water.
This is the time of the year, like the next month and a half, where you have to hunker down because the market's rough. It always is. I've been doing this for a long time. Like even like when I wasn't doing it in this capacity, this was always like the tougher time to like make sales. So on any platform, not just eBay. So just so you're aware, uh, they call it the summer slowdown, but you can fight it by like putting up awesome inventory that
And
people
taking
want.
offers. You know, Corey, I was thinking
Take the
about you too. I
offers,
was
dude.
like,
Yeah, you're right.
what?
That's a great insight, Rob. Like you make very few awesome insights, but keep going with that one.
Well, you know what it is. I was thinking about what you were saying. You know, and I had a few sweaters. Like one was, have you come across Dale of Norway?
Yes,
Yes.
it's amazing.
Yeah, and I was like, I had a couple of sweaters, and I'm like, I got a decent offer on one. So I says, you know what, screw it. I don't have a lot of money into it. So you know what? I'll sell it, make the sale today instead of, you know what, I'm going to do? I'm going to wait till fall. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
what are
not
you
like
gonna
I
wait till
had a lot of money.
November? Get out of here.
What?
That is an awesome insight, and I hope people
Exactly.
learn from that.
And you made money,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, the whole lot. I paid like $150 for like 3 big black garbage bags,
Mm-hmm.
and it was all sweater. You know, it was all like Orvis, Norway. Even when I sold a Polo Ralph Lauren, the very heavy, um, it was cable knit with the wood buttons, very heavy, scratchy as hell. Uh, that one did smell a little bit like a couple. It had a hint, not reek of mothballs, but I had a hint.
It had a
You
reek
know,
of mothballs. That was very
no,
poetic.
a hint. It had. Well, I told you about that leather. I told you about that leather jacket.
I don't know.
Well, a guy
You think
bought.
I
I had
remember what anybody says?
a guy had a beautiful. I sold a polo like distressed leather jacket. It was beautiful, and the guy paid like $1.25, whatever it was. And when I got it back from the guy, because he put just didn't fit. Whatever, that's fine. So when I got it back, it's the guy was from California, so you know what? It smelled a little bit like reefer. You know, so when I got it back, and then another guy bought it instant. Like I listed it again, and then somebody bought it like a day or two later for another same thing, like $1.25, around the same amount. And I was like, what should I do? Should I, I was in, but I says, what, screw it. I sent it because the jacket looks dope. All right. The guy got it, wrote me this huge long feedback, like, oh, I love the jacket. And sometimes people write those long
Oh my
feedbacks.
god! You know when people tell stories that are so long that you can't follow it anymore. Oh, that's where I
Listen,
am right now.
I worked
Can't.
as a bartender for 20 years, so I'm used to long stories.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm glad that you found that you took some offers and made some deals. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate
You're
that.
very welcome. And I think it's great advice to everybody out there. Like, if you're struggling and people are making offers, take some offers. Like, get some traction. You need traction, and you need sales. And you might blow out some inventory that you don't make any money on, but you create like it raises you up in the metrics of eBay.
Hmm.
So I heard some. Nicole made a video. I was talking about it before, and I'm not in business with Nicole in any fashion. We are not like we don't we don't really buy anything from each other. We don't sell anything from each other. We don't work on any of the same projects really. We're just like business associates. It's like full disclosure. She's a friend of mine, and we met through social media. It's like there's no we don't have any like very strong business connection where we're like making deals together. She tells me about things that are happening, and I don't know that much. She's much better at researching it, and she just has more grasp into the market. And if I
Hip,
find out about
very hip.
something, if I find out something, I tell her about it. I'm more into the estate sale thing, which is more like motion driven. Like it's more like you're here now driven. But she made a video about like why your stuff on eBay isn't selling, and she was completely right. And there was a bunch of like flack on there, and it was from people actually making excuses. And if you're going to make excuses, it's not going to work. Like if you really want to know the truth, it's probably the thing that you don't want to hear a lot of the times. And like she was talking about like why things aren't selling is because there's not a buyer for it. If there was a buyer for it and you were in the market, they were in the market and you were in the market, you would find each other, right? I mean, that's how it works. eBay is the second largest e-commerce platform in the world still, even though it's suffered great losses at the expense of Amazon. It's still number 2 in the market. So um, I can't give any more insight than that. But so she was talking about like, this was it. Somebody on the thing was like, "You're a bigger seller, you get you get a higher advantage for being that." And if it is the case, why shouldn't you?
Sell more shit.
You earned it. You
Yeah.
did more sales. You did more work. You made more. You created more value for the platform and your customers by creating trade. What's wrong with you getting an advantage for that? I will take any advantage and privilege that they give me. Millennial Mouse says, just heard the story on the last video. I don't know what story. Oh, maybe they were talking about you.
Who, me?
Yeah, you, because you were telling a story. I don't know.
I always tell stories, so what are you talking about?
I know. So if you're watching this show for the first time, it's an open forum. You can come in and hang out. Don't be intimidated. If we make fun of you, it's just because we like you. If we don't like you, we won't make fun of you, I promise.
And if you want to hear my stories, just say.
Nobody, like, Rob, like, I don't want to hear your stories more than, like, a minute. Like, if it's more than a minute, like, compress it. Like, mentally use that big brain of yours, compress it to a minute, because my attention span is, like, 57 seconds. But yeah, so people were like, no, eBay is slowed down and this and that, and you have this advantage or that advantage, and it's like it may be true or it may not be true, but when it really comes down to it, it's like if you have that advantage because you do more business, it's because you provide more value to the marketplace. So, unfortunately, like I started off having one listing on eBay, just like anybody else, right? I started with one single listing, right, Rob? I mean, I had to. Like, that's where you have to start. So
I think it is. I sort of, if you don't mind me, I'm just gonna jump in for a second.
yeah,
I was when she did the live stream, I was on, and I was commenting, and
okay. I didn't
she was
watch it live.
yeah. Well, you know what I think it is too. I think a lot of people. There's one
Oh
part
my
of the
god.
reselling, especially clothing, right? What
Uh-huh.
they do is they don't realize style matters more than brand.
Shit.
And a lot of times, like how you look at Doc Martens, they're the ones that have the certain pattern or the ones with the certain thing. And I think with people in general, they hear a name, they'll say, "Oh, Tommy Bahama. Oh, Tommy Bahama's good." But
I
like if
know.
it's plain, it doesn't sell. If it has embroidery, it will get $100. You know what I mean? It's like they don't
Yeah,
get that. I don't think.
but it's not anybody else's fault that they don't get that, but their own. Like you got to take
Mhm.
responsibility for yourself and your business, dude. Okay, all right. This is another thing that I do on eBay that's really crazy. And I know this sounds insane, and I just did it, and it just happened. So I typed in the word R, the letters R and E, right? And the
Yeah.
first thing was that people were looking for, based on its suggestions, were reborn dolls. Dude, look.
I have a friend who makes these,
Oh my gosh, dude, look.
and she actually makes them for parents who have lost children,
Oh my god.
and it's like really sad. And I think it's an awesome thing that she does, but I will say they definitely kind of scare me.
Dude,
Creep
look.
the
4,700, 4,700, 4,600,
I can't even look
4,200.
at this, bro.
4,000, 3,900. Oh, that one's creepy. These are creepy as shit. Dude, this one is really creepy because it looks real as shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, that is so weird. Oh, dude, look how real that looks.
Dude, I can't even look, bro.
Oh my god. Dude, that is creeped out. As creeped out. Okay. Sorry if you have one of these and you need it or whatever. I'm sorry. I don't understand, and it's just me being a weirdo, so I apologize.
Check to see how many listings this woman has. K's
It's not
Nursery.
a
K?
case.
It's not a woman?
Did she sell it? Yeah, let's see how many listings she has.
Just a curiosity.
Let's see who the seller is. Ah! It looks like that's what she sells, man. Look. She has 3 items for sale, and they're all these reborn babies.
Yeah.
Look at that, dude. Oh my god.
They're fucking talented as shit.
Dude, that looks like a child. Damn. Oh man, that's creepy. Oh god. Okay. So let's keep going. Like, look, if you type in AB, people are looking for Abercrombie. Look, it is right there. That is what it suggested for the search. Abercrombie.
Yeah, they might be looking for it, but the average sale price is what I'd be more interested in.
Well,
People are looking for all sorts of shit that I don't want to sell.
well, you're being very, very close-minded right now. There's 46,000 results.
Let's see the highest. Let's show Kayla. Let's shock her.
I bet the highest is like a lot of something.
Let's watch. And that's a real one. Holy shit. Okay. So Abercrombie watches. Old
Okay.
Abercrombie watches. That's not fake. That might be fake. Whoa. Leather pig ottoman.
Bomber jacket.
Yup. 700 for the bomber jacket. That's fake.
Did you see that $600 shipping on that underwear?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Wow.
There's so much. So 1930s Abercrombie 500 modern bomber.
It's virginity.
Oh my god. Let's do this.
This is why we do this.
Virginity. This is eBay though. This is where we
$500, new with tags.
How many times you sold it?
Well, you can only sell it once if it's virginity. All of me.
What's the second picture there?
Money laundering is what this is. So I'm trying to find out.
Or a joke.
If she don't rub her fingers through your hair while you do it, then you ain't doing it right. Oh man, we always find these sneakers,
Oh
man.
boy. Well, no, thank you.
You should be selling on eBay. Like Millennial Mouse says something about that's awesome. That's an awesome thing. I don't know if I'd be selling on eBay though. Why?
Oh, she means the reborn dolls, I think.
Oh, I thought she meant she wouldn't be selling.
A little lag in the chat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he's just about 9 minutes late checking it. That's all.
Oh no! Sometimes there's a lag.
No, not sometimes. There's always a lag.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
No, I want okay. There's 18 people watching this right now, which is like a lot for me. I'm trying to buy a hot tub at my office, and I don't want to buy it, and Kayla won't give me $200, even though I know she has it and that she could give me $200, but she won't,
Wow.
and it's really making me upset. So, if you would like, if you're in this chat, if you would like to donate to my hot tub at my office fund, please send me an instant message on Instagram.
Don't all clamor at once.
Also, come on, like if everybody just would like give me $10, that would replace your $200. Okay, yeah. So I want a hot tub in my office, and I want you guys because I do this show for everybody. I don't expect anything in return except for a hot tub.
And he also won't monetize the videos.
Ever.
Yeah, but he doesn't have enough subscribers yet.
I think he does.
Rob, shut the fuck up.
Corey, I'm going to have to tell you another story.
Rob,
Oh,
will you send me
boy.
$100?
No, I'll think about it.
What do you mean no?
So,
Like,
I was at the
No, stop. I just need you to stop right now. Can you just stop for a second?
This is about to be a pay-to-play YouTube show.
If anybody wants to talk, it's $10.
I'm not.
I told you I'd give you $10.
I know, I'll take it.
Shit, I think I told you 20, but that number has
You're gonna
now
start
gone down to
GoFundMe?
10.
GoFundMe?
It's gone down to 10 now.
For Corey's hot tub. Rob, will you send me $20 for my hot tub?
I'll think about it.
God, why do you?
So-
Why can't you just say yes?
What?
Just say yes.
I don't like to say. I'm Doctor No. That's what they call me, Doctor No.
Rob, muting. Stop.
So Corey,
I'm trying
I was
to
at the
mute
Salvation
you right.
Army
Why
today.
can't I mute you right now? Shit.
This is your punishment.
It won't
Don't you
let
want to
me-
hear my story?
No, I want you. Before you say anything, I want you to say that you'll donate $20 to my hot tub fund.
I'll donate $20 to your hot tub fund.
Okay, you can say whatever you want.
If everybody
No.
else donates too, and I'm not the only sucker.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
If-
Well, I have Kayla on the line.
If you have in a GoFundMe $180, I'll be more than happy to give you the last 20 to make it 200.
No,
I'll be very happy.
No, that's not good enough. Just say you'll donate $20 to my hot tub fund.
If
Oh my God.
other people donate too,
No,
I'll do it.
No, stop with the if bullshit. Stop being all wishy washy. Just say you'll donate.
I'm not
$20.
wishy-washy. I'm
Yes, you're
solid as a
being
rock.
wishy. No, you're not.
I
Not
am. I'm
so-
telling you.
No,
I wish Mommy and
No.
Daddy wouldn't fight so much.
no. Just without condition.
All right, I'll
Just
give you
say-
the $20.
Yes, yes. Okay, let's.
I'll
keep-
do it. I'll do it.
Okay, talk.
But you got to hear the story. So, I was in the Salvation Army today, and I turned around. I saw this girl. It was the most beautiful girl from my high school. I was like stunned in my feet, and I was like,
That was-
"Shit! I don't have balls 20 years ago. I don't have balls now either."
That's
So
true.
what?
Was that the story?
So no, I was finishing. I wasn't gonna finish my story, but that's fine.
Bro,
But,
keep going.
yeah. No, I just forget about it.
What did I
don't want-
say? I didn't even say
Right.
anything.
I want to show Kayla something, but you got to do another. Open another window. I want Kayla to see
Okay.
a
You
house.
told that whole ridiculous story to show something. Like, what are you doing?
Just go to another tab. I want to go to estatesale.net and then put in my zip. Do me a favor,
Oh,
Do me a favor.
Kayla. I want to show Kayla something.
I'm
You'll like it
exhausted.
too.
I'm sure I will. Estatesales.net.
Then put in 11510. That's my zip.
I'm just gonna bother everybody who I choose until they say yes. I'll give you $20. Can't go further in the show until Dave Destroy says he'll give me $20 for my hot
Oh
dog.
God! Everyone, just say yes so we can continue with this.
Just say yes, Dave. Okay, what's your postal code?
11510.
Okay. All right, we'll wait for a response from Dave.
You, Mama Luke. Dave. You're putting in Dave. You got to go to the zip 11510.
I'm doing it on purpose, Dave.
Dave, make make an offer. Do a best offer.
There's no way out, Dave.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Oh, look who it is.
Who is it?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Holy shit, Kevin! What's up, dude? I don't have you as on the email list for the show for some reason. Can you send me your email through the message chat in this window so I
Yeah.
can send you the alerts when we're live? I
I don't
always
get no
think-
damn emails.
Well, send me yours too. You're always here though, anyway, so it doesn't matter. I feel like Kevin needs alerts.
I do.
I've seen him creeping in other websites. I mean,
the websites.
you know what I mean. Live shows.
Kevin,
So,
what's
Court,
going on, man?
Not much, man.
I'm gonna load this up. We're gonna say hi to Kevin really quick and see what he's been going on, and then we'll load up this thing. What's new, Kev?
Not much. Just doing the same stuff.
Dude, is this the number of estate sales? Holy shit. Wow, dude. Okay, which one am I? This Baldwin, New York?
Yeah, that's my town. Go to it starts Friday the 18th. You could shrink it a lot more, obviously, to get less sales, so you don't have to
Yeah,
go through
but
a
where
million.
the fuck am I? Okay.
Yeah,
Where
can-
where is it?
yeah, you can go up and to the right a little bit. Click on one of those, or you could do it the other way. You can click on any one of those. Yeah, no, that one.
Gold.
Up.
This one?
Whoops.
Tag sale?
Wh-
Estate. Are these estate sales? I
yeah,
don't
right there, right there, right. Oh, you had it. You see what
Okay.
says "Sisters in Charge"? Jericho.
Yeah.
Click on that
Yeah.
one.
Oh
Ooh.
my god.
Oh
Oh
my
shit.
god.
Mid-century modern.
Oh my god, dude, that is the sickest lamp I've seen in generation. Oh my god, dude, that is
Oh my god.
fire,
The
Rob.
house.
Damn fool. Holy shit. I don't like any of this stuff.
I love it.
I knew you
These-
were gonna pop.
These chairs I love. The coffee table I don't like. That I don't like. This I think is awesome.
What is that? Is that just a wall?
Yes, it's like a privacy shade.
Oh,
Dude, that is fire, dude. Fire. It's a
I
time
want-
capsule.
all of the things.
Is there some specific thing you want us to look at, Rob?
No, I knew that furniture and those colors that she was gonna pop for that.
dude.
I just want to know what kind of clothing they have in that house.
There's a
Oh
ton of
my
art and
god, so much art. Holy shit.
dude. Oh wow.
Oh, these were art people.
Yep. And they were. It looks like they had a lot. They really liked Asian stuff, or
Very
maybe they were
Asian
Asian.
influenced.
Yeah. Some of this stuff is a little bit too honky ponky for me, but whoa, what is that? That's something, dude. Look at the age of the paper on that. That's like
Yeah, that looks crazy.
holy shit. It's like some dude with buggy ass eyeballs. Kind of looks like Rob. I made Kevin laugh. Woohoo!
Yeah,
Kevin,
some of it's a little too Asian inspired for my.
yeah. How's the reselling life lately for you, Kev?
That's going good, man.
Yeah, how are your sales?
They're good. I have like I spike of
Yeah.
like really good days and then not very much.
Yeah.
Hold on, don't go off the site. Just go to another sale. I just want to show you real quick. One more, and then that's it.
Dude, the roller coaster of sales it's not about one day or the other. It's about your average. It's about your
Yeah.
ability to finish the race.
Keep
Yeah.
going up.
I'm used
North.
to it. It doesn't bother me.
No, it doesn't bother me either. Because when you get those spike days, you're like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Go to the top.
What's going
the
on
top?
today?
What's the top? The top. What
See
are you talking about?
Laddingtown? The Laddingtown to the left.
No.
Up.
Up.
Stop. Stop.
Okay. I don't
Okay, go up
see
a little bit.
Oh,
Where it says
Laddingtown.
Laddingtown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where the? I've never heard of Laddingtown.
You gotta see this backyard. The house.
Okay.
Look at Look at these pictures here.
Oh my god, dude! What the? Holy shit, dude! That's a compound. Dude, they have
What?
like a Greek revival plantation back there. Talk about pergolas. I wonder
Wow.
if that's the remains of a previous structure. Yeah, it is. That is. There was like a grand like presidential mansion over here. Look at that.
Yeah.
What? Aristocrats. That is a very expensive chair.
Really? What do you think? What do you
Oh.
think that chair is?
That is an Eames chair, dude. Oh my god. Holy shit. That's like a $850 chair.
What?
Yes. That's weird. There's like a witch broom. Oh, that's jade for sure. That is a huge chunk of jade and ivory, it looks like. Whew. I mean, the it's weird. It's very hokey. It's like really like none of this is in style or is. I would not even walk into this house except to see the backyard. Everything's like out of style. There might be some cool watches in there or something, but this sale does not scream to me in any fashion. Perfumes, but not good ones.
I can't tell what
Bags.
those bags
Yeah,
are.
I can't either. I've seen this brand before though. I don't know what it is. Yeah. It looks like they used to be rich, but they ran out of money or something. Because all this stuff is cheap garbage. Right? I mean, it's not. There's no wealth in here. They took it all out, or this is just one of the quarters in the house, maybe. You know what I'm saying, Rob?
Yeah, go actually scroll all the way to the last picture. I think they show the picture of the
pergola back there.
the back.
Is that gonna make part of? Dude, that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I love that.
Have you guys seen my Pelican lamp?
I don't think so.
Oh, I'm gonna go get it in a minute. My Pelican lamp is amazing. See, like this is like garbage, man. It's
Really?
like shit from like Costco.
I want it though.
What?
Just for personal use? That'd be nice outside.
Yeah, but I'm saying you're not gonna be able to like make any money on it.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that view.
Oh my god, it's like Narragansett.
Yeah, that's Connecticut on the other side.
Oh,
Wow.
It's an awesome house.
it's
You
amazing.
can buy the ruins and box that stuff up.
Yeah, really.
That's the coolest.
I just want to go back there with a metal detector.
Yeah. How many drunk parties they had where people dropped shit in the fucking ruins?
Forever.
Yeah, this particular woman, this sale, it's called Full of Surprises, is her company. They, she always gets like the top sales where like everything. You got to pay up at her sales. Like if people go in there try to lowball, she tells you to get the F out. But I sweet talk her a little bit. Tell her how her hair is looking nice.
Your legs are looking so hairy today. I mean, your hair is looking so good today.
I tell her, it says her name is Madeline. I say, Madeline, your hair is looking really nice today.
Michelle. Who am I?
DP, how old are you?
DP.
I'm old enough, man. I'm old enough.
How old are you?
I'm 36.
Okay, all right. So you know this by now. I'm gonna tell you.
Tell people how good their hair looks. Is that the tip?
No, I mean, certain women, they like when you
Tell
talk.
us. Please tell us more about women.
Yes, since you really are an expert.
How do
Yeah,
women
but you're not
work?
you're not at that age yet
Me?
where you like young men.
I'm married.
I understand that, but I'm saying when you get to be a certain age, like 60 plus, you start to like men that are 30, 35 years old. That happens. I know it. Every day I walk out of the house, I got them
Are
all
you
over the
just
place.
fucking 65-year-old pussy is just thrown at you?
All the time. Every day. I don't take it, but it's like I gotta bat them away, I swear. Constantly. I'm not into it, but I'm just saying, I'm not denying, and I'm not a good looking guy. I'm a chubby. Look at me. I'm like,
I'm not a good looking guy.
I'm not a good looking guy. I got a $20 haircut.
Speaking of good looking guys, I am trying to fund a hot tub project.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Kevin,
I want Rob to keep talking about women.
Kevin, would you send me $20 to help me get a hot tub at my office?
No.
Fuck! What? Why?
Just look on like a Craigslist. I'm sure there's like plenty of free hot tubs. Like people are trying to get rid of it.
I want a new portable hot tub, and I would like people.
Beggars
like,
can't be
I would
choosers.
like several people to give me $20.
Hey, I'll give you $20 towards your hot tub if you give me $20 towards mine.
Yeah,
what I
I'll do
said.
that. I will do that.
We'll just like reciprocate this, yeah.
Yeah, but I'll need like a month.
So
This sounds like a Ponzi scheme.
It's a
Like,
Ponzi scheme.
all right, the hot tub Ponzi scheme.
Ponzi.
Everybody give Corey 20, and then he's gonna give you a list, and you gotta
I
write
mean-
everybody that one.
Nobody has $20. Like, come on.
And if you
Like,
get 20 people under you to give money,
Yeah, everybody gets a hot tub that
it's
way.
not a pyramid scheme.
Corey, watch this. Say,
I
look,
just need.
you don't think I've given you $20 worth of value on my programming? Are you kidding me or
Dude.
what?
Exactly.
Do it.
I promise I'll never ask for anything again until I do. If anybody knows me, like I'm very financially sound. I don't need $20 for a hot tub, but I would love it if everyone gave me $20 to buy a hot tub.
I would love it if everyone gave me $20 for no reason.
No, but it has a purpose. It's so that I can put a hot tub outside of my office.
Would this mean that anyone that gives you $20 would have access to said hot tub if they were in your area?
I mean, we might have to schedule it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't be like, people are working in my office. You can't be like, oh, we're coming to hang out in the hot tub and drink beer. No. Then, if you want to pay for the hot tub outright, I'll give you a key to get into the hot tub, but not the office.
Okay, see, that's actually tempting.
Yeah, but you have to buy the hot tub.
Then I would just buy my own hot tub. Come to
Kayla-
think of it, I would just buy my own hot tub.
Well, I mean,
Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll buy my own hot tub. And I won't even ask anyone for money. I have a really nice
I'm not
deck.
asking for money. I'm asking for a hot tub. See, that's what you guys aren't understanding.
Or you're asking for money for a hot tub.
No, but I don't want the money. If everybody could just get together privately and buy me a hot tub, that would be even better.
It's like a secret
birthday
Santa.
has passed.
No, I haven't gotten a birthday present in the last like 10 years. No one ever gives me birthday presents.
See,
I
I-
donated money to charity for your birthday.
I know, but I didn't get a present.
Really, I think that's even better. I think that puts me even higher up on the list.
I know.
I donated to people in need.
And I appreciate that. Oh, how about this? If you donate to my hot tub project, I will make a donation to an awesome charity that we all agree to for the entire price of said hot tub. So if people give me $20, and if you pay more than that, doesn't matter because I will match it to any charity as well. So,
But why? Why are you making it complicated? Why not just like buy it and just be
He's
done?
trying.
I want friends. I've never had friends. I've had associates before, but I've never really had friends.
It's
How
Caleb
many
your friend
levels
yet?
up?
He wants friends, but he doesn't want them to use his hot tub.
No, I don't want anybody's balls in there.
I know. I was thinking. I know. I
Oh,
didn't
then
want to
I'm
say it.
good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're fine. You're invited.
Just no ball.
I just don't want other balls in there.
No Weibos.
No huevos. This is a no. Well, I mean, I don't have much, but
Pelotas.
This is
I'm
the best.
such a finagler.
Hot tub is the new decision chicken.
Yeah, I have to have something to like kind of fixate upon, and this is like
This
I
is
thought it would
for
be
the
like
day.
a really funny joke if I just really made it kind of like it seemed like it was something I was really serious about. But I'm
And
gonna
now
keep.
he's gonna pretend that he's not serious about it, but he is still kind of serious about it.
Oh, if people give me money, I am going to use it to buy a hot tub. You can't come dunk your huevos.
Huevos.
Sell quick.
Millennial Mouse says she'll give $20 if she never has to hear the word hot tub again.
But then how do I get the rest of the money for my jacuzzi?
Just take the $20.
Jacuzzi.
Take it.
Jacuzzi.
Jacuzzi. Oh man.
So where you been, DP?
I've
Dude's
been-
been keeping his head down, working, making that money, right?
Yep. Just doing that.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. It's summer is here. You still got that wool hat on?
Yeah.
It's
There you go.
cold here.
Why do you have to criticize Kev for wearing a hat?
He
There's
doesn't like
100.
the
He's
hat.
He's in California.
But in California, there's 100 degrees out there.
I thought people go to
cold here.
California so they don't have to wear a wool hat like they do over here.
Mhm.
Do you not understand night and day? It gets cold at night.
It does.
I didn't know that. I know you're in Northern Cal. You're not in the Southern California. Is only where it's warm. Northern isn't really warm, right?
It still
That's
gets chilly at
Can
night.
somebody make like an expose YouTube video about how I want $20 for my hot tub?
Oh, it's already probably being made.
Like, I just want everybody to know I started this channel like 9 months ago, so that at some point I could ask everyone to help me buy a hot tub for my office.
It's a really slow. It's a long con.
Can I ask you guys about a friend of mine that I found recently?
Yeah,
Yeah.
friend. Yeah.
I found
A friend.
this little fella.
Oh,
Oh, what is
What is
that?
That.
I don't know. It's like some sort of like statue type thing.
It looks African.
It is. I think it is African.
It looks artificially aged though.
Yeah, it's. I think it was like left outside. 'Cause it's like rotting at the bottom. It's got little like human, or I don't know, some sort of hair on the
It's
top.
probably horse hair or goat hair.
Yeah, like some sort of animal hair.
Yeah, it's probably goat.
I don't know. It's kind of bizarre.
It's
Just like-
really,
do that for a
really
couple
hard to sell those things because the keywords that lead to the sale of that thing are not that highly searched, and it's much easier to sell things like that in a gallery setting or like an antique mall, that kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought it was cool.
oh,
Yeah.
it's cool, but it's hard to sell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool, but it's hard to sell, definitely. I generally avoid that stuff because
I sold those bull horns that I showed you that one time.
yeah. Yeah, but I mean, that is something that is more like it has a narrow keyword range, you know.
Did it go to Texas?
Nah. They went to like Chicago.
They went to your butt.
Bunghole.
They went to your bunghole. What else, Kev? Show us something else cool.
You want to see some cool?
Yeah,
cool
Kev. I
stuff?
thought you sold like DVDs, bro. What are you doing with that thing?
I don't sell DVDs ever, man. I'm not.
Oh, I don't remember. I haven't seen you in so long. I forgot what you sold.
I got a pretty cool like concert T-shirt a lot.
Oh, well, hello.
Free actually, so it's pretty cool.
Show it. Come on. Concert shirts. I love concert shirts.
Just don't listen to Rob and show us something cool.
So
Don't
this
stop
is not a
listening.
concert tee, but this is the first time I found one of these. It's
At
a
100 degrees out.
3D emblem.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ollie?
those are cool. That is
Money.
Does it have a year on it or no?
awesome.
Yeah, it has a year. It's like the 80s.
I was about to say, it looks
Oh,
like
that's
1985, 86.
Yeah, 1987.
Is it the thin 50/50?
Woo! Show me that. Look that up right now.
Is that a steel wheels 89?
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah,
Is that
89.
steel wheels?
This is the Warhol.
Oh my god, dude.
Damn.
How much do you want for that shirt?
I don't know. Probably put it up for a couple hundred. I think. I don't know.
Damn it, I want
I
that.
don't think they go for that much. I'll be honest with you, because I had one from that tour like that. I mean, ooh, whoa, what?
Dude, that is sick.
Pink Floyd.
You
Show
got,
the
those
tag.
you got those at a garage sale?
Yeah. It was at the
Hey.
garage sale, and I showed up, and they're like, "Yeah, everything's free. We don't want this." So
Shut up.
I got all these free, and like usually when that happens, you're like, "Ah, there's nothing. There's gonna be nothing good there." But I just
The stone
Damn.
shirt
You got more?
regularly sells for between 140 to 190.
Yeah, definitely.
Which one? That really?
The Rolling
That Rolling Stones?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, is that Grateful
Because I
Dead?
had the other one, the
Yeah.
black with the lips.
Dude, can I
It's
see
from
the other
1990.
side? I love
This
that
is just
shirt.
one-sided.
Oh.
It's still kind of cool. I don't
Gonna
know.
get money. It's gonna get money.
This one has no date, but it's from the same era. It's another Grateful Dead.
Oh,
Wow.
dude, that is sick as shit.
I love that.
Kevin, I want to strangle you.
Oh, another pink. Oh my god.
I sold that one, the Division
Yeah.
Bell too.
Yeah,
Was it
dude,
1990
that is...
what? 90, 93, 94? What does it say the year?
Dude, oh my god, you're killing me right now.
I'll
When did you
never
buy?
find that shit.
When did you buy those?
2 weeks ago.
Okay.
What's the year on there, Kev?
Yeah.
94?
Uh,
On the
No,
back, it's going to have the year right there. On the back.
yeah, 94. Yeah,
Yeah. I sold this. That's
Damn.
so
probably my
rad.
favorite one. I think this
Kevin,
dope.
Kevin, you're a pro, man.
This one's killer.
Wow.
Yeah,
As far as graphics wise,
you're a
Those are
hustler, dude. You don't just find that shit randomly. It takes work to find that stuff.
Yeah.
like the
What?
people
I got
that
a story
like, go out
about
and do, like the
Rolling
hot
Stones
shot.
t-shirts
No, I don't
too.
want to hear a story.
This
That
is
is
the
Oh,
Allman
who's that?
Brothers.
Who's that? Who's that?
Those are the
no,
Allman Brothers.
no more talking. That is your moneymaker right
That is
there.
amazing.
Look at the
Oh
subject
my
matter. Oh my
god.
god, dude. I want that shirt. Sell it to me.
And I got this one. It's a liquid blue.
Liquid
well,
Blue
My
is good.
dad had
Liquid
that
Blue's
shirt.
amazing, dude. Liquid Blue's amazing. Especially that is insane.
Yeah. So
That is insane.
but all free, so that's cool. Plus, they gave me
Yeah.
like, some like old like 80s Prince posters, which are
Oh
Son
my
of a
god.
bitch.
All free?
yeah, all free.
That's not even. That's amazing.
Yeah, I was stoked. I was just like,
Somebody just gave you $800. All you have to do is like go and like walk across the street and pick it up. They just dropped $800 on the other side of the street.
How did no one else get to that?
It was probably in a black garbage bag that no one wants to go through.
It was right there in the drive.
People are lazy. People are lazy and complacent, and they're like, "Oh, I think I'll do it," and then they don't, and then Kevin shows up because he does, right, Kevin?
Yeah.
What time did you get to the sale? Was it late in the day and they said
Yeah,
everything was
it was
free,
like
or they
2
were just 2 o'clock?
Yeah. So they
Okay,
were
that's pretty
closing
late
up.
for a garage
They've
sale.
been up since like, I don't know, probably 7 or something like that, and nobody bought it. 7.
Ah,
Well, and that's what
man,
happened.
That's crazy.
A very similar lot Lonnie had. And I told him for the longest time, I says, you got to look out for the concert shirts. Look out for the concert shirts. He's like, I hate clothes. I hate clothes. Then he ends up finding this grail, like what you have, like an $800 lot. He paid like $25 for like what you have there, you know? And he's like, oh, wow, look what I got. You know, I was like, oh, and of course I'm butthurt because I'm like, I've been looking for these shirts. He found a Jesus Built My Hot Rod t-shirt ministry. And I'm like, oh, my ass is burning.
Would you actually keep any of them?
My ass is
Found
Krillin.
something.
For myself?
Rob keeps
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah, but the problem is I got to lose weight. I'm too heavy.
All right, so you
Why
found
don't-
one that fits you. Would you keep it?
Oh, are you kidding me?
You'd rock that?
Jesus Built My Hot Rod ministry. I had every ministry t-shirt they had, man. I went to the concert 2 months ago. Dude, they want for a new t-shirt. They had t-shirts up there. I'm like, "Oh, that's a dope shirt. $55." I'm like, "What the fuck?" I was so pissed off. I was like, "This band, they're charging $50 for a t-shirt at the concert?"
Yeah.
It's like,
So
damn.
I just found a sick local score. You guys want to see this? Oh my! And this could be really good. I just discovered it just now. Oh my! It's gonna be hard to see. This is a sale that I'm going through some estate sale listings. Can anyone in the chat or otherwise figure out why I love this picture? It's a pretty terrible picture. Why do I love this picture? Why do I love this picture? Branded Monopoly.
Dope.
Like I don't know what this one is here, but it looks like Harley Davidson or something over here. This one looks like it says Hair something. What is in here? Marvel, maybe?
Marvel, yeah.
And then one of these Star Wars is the good one. There's 3 Star Wars and one of them is awesome, and they have all 3. What's up?
Is that middle one below Harley's? That's a Sopranos?
No.
I don't know. It looks like that font.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. These pictures are pretty bad. These pictures are pretty bad.
Kev, did you list the shirts yet or no?
Nah.
That could be a really big score.
I'm telling. I'll make a bet with you now. I guarantee you.
Woo!
Especially
look at this
you're gonna get a lot of from Malaysia, Indonesia, Southeast Asia. What they do is they buy like those Grateful Dead and then they reprint them.
Yeah. The last shirt I sold, it went over to China. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Dude, this sale is rich. All kinds of leather purses, vintage clothing, tons of shoes, those crazy board games. This might be a doer. This might be a doer. Who? Yeah, I don't do a little bit of beer signs, but this one's on Thursday. Shit.
Gaston.
Gaston.
Oh, in French, it would be Gaston.
Gaston. Say it with me.
Gaston.
Gaston. Gaston. Gaston. Oh, Rob, what are we gonna do with you, man? Are you exercising at like 1 o'clock in the morning?
What are you talking about? It's only like what, 10 o'clock?
Here? Yeah, like what are you like imagining you're in a different time zone or something?
Yeah.
Like what do you just want to show us that you're doing some exercise?
Yeah, I'm trying. I gotta get all this fat off my rack.
Well, you need to stop eating the bread, dude.
I know.
Do this. Look at me. Look at me in the eyes. Right here. I'm gonna put you live on the internet. Stop eating carbohydrates and start drinking lots of water. Drink a gallon of water a day and stop. Don't eat rice. Eat salad and like avocados. Eat steak. Eat chicken. Don't eat any carbs. Like
I know
and see what happens. Like you'll lose a ton of weight.
When I go a week or two without carbs, it shreds right off.
But go like longer and see what happens.
Yeah, but it's like it's like smoking cigarettes. It's addiction. Dude, I'm addicted, bro. You don't even understand.
I don't like excuses like that.
People are addicted to drugs. They're addicted to liquor.
You're addicted to ham? Like, come on, man.
No, I'm addicted to bread.
You're not addicted to bread.
I'm addicted, bro.
It sounds like the most pitiful thing I've ever heard. You're addicted to bread?
I'm addicted to bread.
I'm addicted to wall paste.
I'm addicted to
You're not addicted
pizza.
to bread. If you didn't say, I wouldn't say
anything. That leather jacket
anything.
was awesome. I'm just gonna say
What happened?
That leather jacket you found, that was super sweet.
Me? You saw mine with the?
Yeah, man.
The one that you found under the bridge?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't find that under the bridge. I found the other shirt under the bridge. The Vivian Westwood.
Oh.
The leather jacket I got from that lady who has that sale in Laddingtown. The same lady. She had another sale. She gets all the best sales. And that jacket, was at it was there at like same thing, like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like I was shocked to shit. Because it wasn't in the pictures.
I've walked into the second day of sales where there was 12 pairs of Allen Edmonds for $8, and they were still there at the end of the second day.
Yeah.
So you can't make any assumptions. You just got to cover some ground. That's what I think.
I know.
I'm saying you're right.
And that's what happens, Corey. because I got these death piles and everything.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm driving in my car. I'm like, you know what? I don't need no more merchandise. Let me go home and list the rest of this shit. But then you're like, I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, there's still a couple more sales left. Let me drive to the other sale.
You have to.
So I drive there, and then I find that leather jacket.
I know, but listen.
So then
man,
it's like I have to
be
go.
reasonable,
it makes me even more like.
You have to be reasonable about getting stuff listed and doing the other work that you need to do.
Yeah.
If you have that expectation,
sourcing like 1 day a week, then just go all out and just like spend the whole day doing it.
Do everything, hit every sale.
Yeah. Yeah, but some people like they believe in this like golden hour, or these
That's
3 hours.
Golden what?
The golden hour. I don't know. It's like it's after 11 o'clock, you're not going to find anything.
I find stuff all the time.
I know. That's bullshit.
Yeah,
that's bullshit.
It's just a numbers game. You just gotta
grind out.
I got news for you. I found, you know what? And I got news for you. I found better stuff, especially from the reason why when I make my list, right? Because everybody makes a list of where they go first. I'm gonna go hit here first, then go to here, go here. This one particular lady, she gets great sales, but in the beginning of the night of the day, she's very high, which is good sometimes because you know what that does? It chases people away. Yep. I went there early in one day. She had a pair of Gucci shoes. The guy was there before me. He grabbed the Gucci shoes. She's like $100.
Yeah.
Then I ended up buying a few other stuff that was priced reasonably. I came back at the end of the day. They were still there, those Gucci shoes. I bought 2 pairs for $50 combined.
Nope.
I agree. Yeah, I think that'll like sometimes it's just that people have stuff priced high, and by the end of the day, they realize I'm not going to get that price. So if you're still going and you end up there at like 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, you're like, all right, I guess I have to drop my price.
But you go to a lot of estate sales, DP, or not really? Mostly garage sales.
I just do garage sales. I don't know. My area, I don't like the estate sales in my area. Like everybody's got different stuff, but like garage sales are good around here. So,
how far are you from the area where people got a lot of money?
I'm right here.
What?
I mean, there's people with a lot of money like all around me.
Like San Jose, isn't that where people got a lot of money? Like,
like the super super rich, yeah, they're like in the Bay Area, but like Sacramento's pretty wealthy. I mean, there's a lot of people with like $1 million.
You want an average wealth level that's high.
Yeah. I think just in general, California is a pretty wealthy place. So
it's coastal places.
California is the 5th largest economy in the world.
Yeah.
So people got a lot of expendable income.
Yeah.
Well, in general, any coastal area is going to be more money. In New York, in California, in Florida, whatever it is, areas that are on the coast, there's going to be more schedule.
Near water,
if you live in Kansas, there's nobody that has,
Nobody wants to live in Kansas who has any money.
Well, exactly. So that's what I think. Remember we talked about that other video. I think that's a problem too. Is they'll see somebody else's video that maybe they live in Aspen, Colorado, right? Rich area, and they finding Dale of Norway sweaters, because it's a wealthy or whatever Boulder, whatever, not Boulder, whatever those areas over there, Vale. But then they'll say, "Oh, I want to find those," but they live in Iowa. But people in Iowa don't have that kind of money. So they're selling the wrong items because they're never going to find it there.
Yeah.
Right?
Everything's very specific to where you live. Like, I don't know. It's easy for me to make blanket statements, but my situation, garage sales are good. Like up where Corey lives, apparently the estate sales are amazing, but I don't know. And some people, they gotta like go to thrift stores all the time because they don't have garage sales.
What you don't see is that I go to estate sales Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and not often Sunday, but sometimes Sunday. And on like Fridays and Saturdays, it's like an all-day thing. And I am swooping in and I have competition, man. If you're my competition, you're like, I'll be nice and cordial, but this is what I do for a living. I'm going in there and I am extracting as much value as possible. I really don't have any regard for anybody who's coming in after me. I really don't care. I'm going in there to make a deal, buy it, scoop it out. And if you came and you didn't find anything and it discouraged you, well, sounds like your problem to me, really. I mean, I'm willing to share the information about how I find this stuff, but I mean, I'm out there first on the ones that I really want to do. Then I'm there as soon as I can on the next one. I'm not lollygagging. I'm not getting breakfast. I'm not waiting in line for coffee.
Telling
I'm like
stories.
ready to go. And I
You know,
have money in my hand that I'm ready to spend.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with the people who are running the sales either. I actually try to help them. And when they see me, they're like relieved. Right?
I agree. You know, it's Corey, just like what you're saying, when you said like when you're in there, you get that laser focus. You
Yeah.
got to get, and also one thing too, which I'm sure you'll agree with, protect your piles because
I carry the stuff around with me.
Yeah.
I bring an IKEA bag.
Okay, if you bring the IKEA, but I'm just saying,
I actually
people
bring
who are
two
new,
IKEA bags. Some sales that are packed, I'm just like, get out of my way. I have these IKEA bags, like you're going to move out of my way.
But I'm saying some people who are new, who are
Sorry.
watching the video below, they don't realize that they'll dig through a box and then put it over to oh wow, look what I found, and put it to the side. Somebody's standing behind you. Boom.
Absolutely.
They'll grab it and they'll walk away with it. They'll say, "It's your problem."
If it's unclaimed, I'm going to grab it. I'm not going to grab stuff from people that's claimed. The other unethical side of that thing is people just grab everything, put it under the table, pick what they want, leave the stuff under the table so that they can get it the next day at half price. And that happens so much here. It's really annoying. Yeah, you're like, dude, I saw the guy put that stuff under the table and he just left. Like, what's going on? You know?
Yeah. People are afraid to do that with these ladies who run my companies. Forget it.
Oh yeah, here there's not a lot of rules.
Yeah, they're ruthless here. But it's funny too. You talk about being tough. There was a guy who always talks to me, like this Indian guy, very nice gentleman, and he's telling me like stories, like how I'm telling you stories. And I one time I told him, I said, "Look, I'm looking for merchant. I was digging through a closet." And he's like, "Oh, take a look at this, take a look at that." But it was just some bullshit. And I'm like, "Look, man, because I'm trying to dig through this closet. See, I have to when you're especially doing clothes, you got to box people out. You got to when you like when I found that one leather jacket, I almost lost that jacket like this because I was taking other suits that were in the closet and I put it down. I was looking stuff up. I saw the jacket. Guy came right from behind, took the jacket, put it on the table. And I'm like, and he's like, "Do you think this is a woman's or a men's?" I said, "I think it looks like a woman's." It's like, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. And I'm just sweating. I'm like, walk away. And once he was like, I don't know. Once he put it down for a second, I said, boom, I grabbed it and threw it in my pile. Because it really is ruthless like that.
It seems like your guys' stuff is way more competitive than
brutal.
My area.
Yeah, but
mine's not that brutal. A lot of there's so many people here. I would say only 10% of the people I'm going to estate sales with, or I'm actually competing with directly, on the level that I'm at, because either they don't have the knowledge, they don't have the money, or they're there to get a specific item and they're willing to wait in line to get it. So I would only say 1 in 10 is like serious competition for me. And some of even those guys, they're like very niche oriented. Like I walked into a sale with one of the rarest Pendleton blankets that you can actually find. I mean, I can almost guarantee you will not find another one for sale or sold within the last couple of years. That's how rare they are. And Pendleton is mass-produced stuff, okay? And it's straight up in the pictures. I get in line. There's 5 people in front of me in line. I'm pretty early. They all walk in to get random stuff, and I'm like standing there in front of a blanket. And it's expensive. It's like $125 for a blanket, But it's worth several multipliers of that, okay? And I'm standing there, and I'm like, dude, where am I? Like, does anybody not know that this is a $400 or $500 in value, like right here in front of you?
Yeah. Like the only time I ever get competition, like what Rob's talking about, is like with video games. But like that's such like a low like
But they-
common denominator. Like everybody.
Yeah, anybody
stuff.
can figure things out about video games. They're
that's-
cheap. They're easy to find.
And people get like pretty competitive about it. But I'm looking for like the stuff that will sit there all day. I'm looking for stuff I've never seen. You know, something that has just quality. I don't know. Just get that hunch about. So
Yeah.
that stuff will. Most people won't pick it up. Most of the time, most of those items you pick it up and you try to research it, there will be nothing on it. So there's I don't know. There's very low competition for that type of thing.
And that's what's good about the concert shirts is that once a lot of times you start digging, you find one, there's gonna be more.
Yeah,
Very rarely.
Just gotta. Yeah, I saw the first one. I'm like,
you
pick up every
I know.
clothing there, or just with anything. Like you see one little Native American piece, you're like, there's gonna be something else at this, sale, or
Yeah.
Or
I have a whole video on my channel. I think I have those concert shirts where I picked up like two Rolling Stones around the same year, 89. It said Steel Wheel Tour. Couple of Grateful Dead shirts with the liquid blue. It said Ship of Fools. I'm not really a big Grateful Dead fan.
Yeah.
But the story, it was a great. I'll go in there. See, Corey will tell you. A lot of times you got to wait online. Okay, I don't know if you go to many, like you said, you don't go to a lot of sales, but a lot of times you got to wait online. You don't just walk in. If you get there early in the morning, because what I did was, I do what Corey does. We looked the night before. You look at the pictures, right? And they had T-shirts laid out on the bed, and I saw, that Pink Floyd script writing. Pink Floyd, The Wall.
Mm-hmm.
The letters. So I says, you know what? And it was in the corner of the bed on the picture. So I says, you know what? They have a lot of, they got a lot of T-shirts. So I get there real early in the morning. Get there online. I'm standing there, and I got a decent number. Okay, I was gonna get in. I got in like on the second, wave. I had to go to the bathroom. What do you do? I'm standing there, and I'm like,
you just poop your pants, right, man?
No, I was like, sweating like this. I says, you know what? I'm not leaving my spot in line. And of course, my luck, they let like the first 15 people in, and then I was number 16. So of course, they're like, oh, that's it. Yeah. So then when I finally got in, I run up the stairs in the bedroom. I'm looking for the shirts. I don't see the shirts. I'm like, mother effer. So I see these, like those blue tubs. I was like, let me take a look. Crack open some tubs. Boom. I see the shirts all, like the Rolling Stones, all this other stuff. And then I found even like Billy Joel shirts don't sell for shit. So I'll tell you what, don't pick up his. So I see all those Rolling Stones, everything. The Pink Floyd, The Wall. It was a 90s Pink Floyd, The Wall, like a repop. But it still sold for like $35. I picked up the whole pile. Okay? DP. I run down the stairs. The guy's like, yeah, $2 a pop. I take the money out. I had 15. I even threw a couple of decoys in there.
Right.
So I take out, he said, oh, about $2 a pop. I had like 15 shirts. So I had $30 in my hand. And he's like, well, let me ask my son, because the guy's son runs the company. So he says, let me take a look at those shirts. Starts going through. He sees the Grateful Dead. He sees all this other. So he's like, yeah, 20 for this, 15 for that, 10 for that. And I'm like, mother effer. Yeah. I thought I was going to get paid this whole thing for $20. I ended up paying like $100 for the whole pile. But I was thinking about it. Should I do it? Should I not? I mean, I still did well. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not like crying. But there's a difference between, paying $30 and like $100,
And there's a difference with experience with like what you just talked about is that like a year ago, before I had actually started selling concert t-shirts, I found this like tub of shirts, and I kind of like had a hunch that like concert tees would be good, but they wanted like $5 a shirt, and there was probably like 100 in there, and so I would have had to spend like $500 on like t-shirts.
Yeah, but I got news for you. I think Corey has a video where.
But now I would totally do that.
Where I do what?
Where you could. Yeah. Corey has a video where if you look at the tag, there's a certain Hanes tag you could tell like from what year, and what was the other one? Not Screen Stars.
Yeah, I mean, but that's based on experience. Like if like stuff is dated, if you can like if it's got the single stitch, and like different things. Like these,
the money's in the tag.
Cool.
Even it doesn't matter even what the content is. I had those other baseball T-shirts. You know what? I paid $2 a piece for them, but they had those 50/50 tags from the 80s. They sold for like $30 a piece. 25.
Yeah, these were like early like heavy metal type stuff, like
Oh,
I don't know, like Black Sabbath and like Motorhead and stuff like that from like like 80s.
Yeah.
So
I sold a Black Sabbath T-shirt today. It was a cheap shirt though. It was from 2014.
Yeah, these were like the original like concert tees, and it was like a tub of like 100 for like $5 a piece. So like $500, which would have been like at that time was like a ton of money, But
dude, you got to run to that. You got to run to that pawn shop. The pawn shop.
But see, I had never sold like a concert tee before, so I didn't realize like like the profit that was in them.
Dude, I get so excited when I see those shirts like that.
Oh man, yeah, no, I get super excited nowadays. That's what I'm looking for.
I never find those shirts at the thrift. And I was talking to this guy, Shane, the one Corey, the guy you were talking about with the bubble, the envelopes, bubble envelopes, because he sells a decent amount of. He sells concert shirts too, but those other shirts like that, we never find them in a thrift store. And one of our our hypothesis is that some thrift stores, if they look too beat, right, like if they have paint all over them, they probably don't even put them out. Right.
Or they don't even. Or like people don't even donate them. They just think they're too beat and just throw them away. I could see that happening too. Like you're like, would someone actually want this? It's just like pit stained and like, but I might just throw it out on my like driveway for an hour, But
well, the one that Lonnie had, the Jesus Built My Hot Rod, had holes in it. Had the armpits were yellow. I'm talking about you could see it bright yellow.
There's
shirts
dudes
still sold for like $300.
They call that patina, ironically. And there's dudes in New York. There's dudes in New York who sell like old distressed. They're status symbols, dude. And like if they have certain things going on, man, they could sell for a shitload of money. There's dudes who just roll around New York with like T-shirts to like private customers. It's a huge business, vintage T-shirts. Way beyond what you think.
I sold that Nirvana T-shirt for $250, and then I looked it up, and it went to someone that was going to resell it. He was in New York. He had like some sort of, that's what he like. His whole website was just vintage tees.
Yeah, and he'll sit there and wait till the guy who wants that shirt is willing to pay for it.
Yeah, for like $500 or something like that. Yeah.
Now, DP, you see that website defunct.com?
No, I've heard you talk about it though, but no, I haven't.
Corey, why don't you screen share that site? Be a gentleman.
Fuck off.
Dude, I was the only one that says going to give you $20 and you're being nasty to me. I'm nice to you.
No, yes, I have to be nasty to you. It's like the thing. It's the thing. What do you want me to do? I don't want to do anything anymore.
For 1 minute. Just 1 minute. DP is here. He's never here. He's never here.
Kevin just looks at it on his own time instead of.
I want to look it together.
I don't want to screen share it.
He's an adult, and if he wants to look at it, he can look it up.
Exactly. And
you know what? It looks like Kevin is actually on a computer, and he could probably look at it while he's talking to us if he wanted to.
Good, yeah.
And everything.
I'm probably not too interested, but.
Maybe that's why we're not. Maybe Rob, that's a whole nother level, Rob.
Yeah, but dude, that's all the concert shirts. His website, concert shirt.
I love all of you. Wonderful to see you, Kevin. Hopefully, we'll see you again. I want to see some awesome finds this summer for sure. I've had some crazy, crazy scores, dude. You just would have to come into my office or look at my eBay store.
I would love to come visit you sometime. That'd be cool.
You should.
You're definitely welcome to. Definitely welcome to. I'll take you. You have to be $20 if you want to get to the hot tub. I'll take you picking in Portland.
That'd
definitely.
Be fun, man. Yeah. I think we'd have different. I think we'd find different stuff. But.
Listen, yeah, I mean, so Jacob, who comes on the show, and we kind of met through Instagram, but we had talked to each other at maybe one of the sales that we encountered each other in. He buys as much as or more than me every week, and I haven't seen him this year. except for the sales that we went to together.
Yeah.
We haven't even bumped into each other, and he's killing it, and I am too. So it's like, dude, there's so much shit out there.
Stuff, yeah. You just gotta be picky. Get the
Yeah,
good stuff.
you got to be a picker. All right, Kev, see you, buddy. Kayla, thank you so much.
Good night.
I'll talk to you.
See ya, Kayla.
Good
Rob,
night.
bye. Thanks everybody for watching.
See you, Rob.
Peace. Bye.
Homie.